Well, good morning, early birds. It's Friday. It's the beginning of a long weekend. It's 4 a.m. Eastern Time. It's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. I've got my artificial intelligence going on here right now. Some problem with my eyes. Maybe some of you noticed that earlier on my shows that I had some trouble seeing what's moving, but what we did not miss yesterday was, of course, and everybody played that, didn't they? Give me a 1 if you played AMC and give me a 2 if you didn't. Goed morgen, Srinivasulu Kadiri. I think it is. If I have to say something about that name, I think it's Finland. Good morning, Motor Dance. Interested in my opinion on CLV and AMC. We're going to talk about AMC, of course. Good morning, conversation character. What price did you exit? Oh, I tweeted that. I tweeted I'm out now. So I'm going to show you where I was in and where I was out. Please give me a 1 if you played AMC and please give me a 2 if you didn't. 45 people now watching. You are 2 days in Den Bosch. Oh, that's great. So you speak a little Dutch also. Just the basics, I think. Finland it is. Conversation on character 2. Nice. Not nice that you were not in AMC, but nice that you were 2 years in the Netherlands. Black Swan 2 didn't play AMC. People, wake up. 40 people waiting and only 2 2s. So let's hear it. A 1 if you played AMC and a 2 if you didn't. If you want to see what I'm doing during the day, or what I did during the day, sometimes I tweet out that I'm waiting for a breakout or something, or I'm watching something, or, well, I'm in it now, or I was in it and I'm out now, then you really have to follow me on Twitter. The Twitter handle is below this video. Kiss the like button. Yakampudi, also 2. Okay. What's going on with you guys? Did you watch the show yesterday? So let me just pull this one up. Let me just pull this one up. Why is it black? I don't understand. FemB1, finally. Finally. That's great. And all the other early birds are still drinking coffee and are wondering, good morning, OP. It's a red shirt today, but it's not, I'm not sure it's going to be a red day. I'm not sure. So let's just look at AMC then. If nobody played it, I'm going to show you what happened here yesterday. So on the right hand side of my screen, this side here, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. This FemB, opinions on CRM, I think it's on a watch list, workhorse. So I'm just going to say what happened yesterday on AMC. We said everything above 2034-ish is going to be a long. So on the right hand of my screen, you see AMC, the 1 minute chart here, and then had some trouble there right where we said that resistance was, but when it pulled there. If you cannot see this, then please visit my Twitter, because I tweeted this one out also yesterday in the afternoon Eastern time, and in the evening Amsterdam time. And then you just get in here and you are in for the ride. And now I also show you this 5-minute chart here. So this is the 5-minute chart here. And what you want to see on AMC, because it can be very volatile on a day. It just can move nicely up and then drop down on you, and then you think, oh, why didn't I take any profit here at 24 or something? So what you have to do if this happens, then you might panic and get out here. Say, oh, it's going down, I'm gonna get out of this. What you want to see is a trend line forming. So this is going up here, and then it's above 9. This green one here is my 9 moving average. As long as it stays above its 9 moving average, it's fine. Then here, this is the drop, and then your next level of support is the yellow one. It's a 20 moving average. So if it's trending on its 9, then you can stay in. If it falls down but gets picked up here, so this was a scary moment, well, more or less, because I was already, what was it, $2 in the money or something. VWAP was also underneath this. So don't panic if something like this happens on a 5-minute chart. If it holds the 20, and it did, and this is consolidation station, so everybody was now, okay, what's going to do? It's going to fall down and break through VWAP here on the 5-minute. Then we are in trouble. If it does not do that, and it stays the trend, and you stay on the trend of the 9 and the 20. So here it picks up its 9 again. So you are so really comfortable in the play here. So you get in on a 1 minute, and then you manage your trade on a 5-minute. So day trading is not only in, out, in, out, in, out. That's also a thing that you can do. But day trading can also be, I'm getting in here in the morning, somewhere around, what was it, 10 or something, and then you stay in all the way till this big red candle here occurred. And then I thought, okay, this is the beginning of the end. I had I got in here at 2034-ish, and then if it's there at $30 and there is a double top going on here, then you have to say, okay, not getting greedy, get out here somewhere. So I got out at, I don't know, 28-ish. So that was an $8 win on a $20 stock. So, and if you manage it if you manage your play on a 1 minute, then you're panicking here. Then you say, oh, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. It's going to go to VWAP and maybe break it, and I'm going to sell it. So that's just experience and a lot of screen time. Manage your trade on 5 minutes. If you're going to be in this one all day, then just manage it here and don't take profits. I don't take profits here. I don't average in, nothing like that. But what I do is that I will move my stop loss. So when I got in here, my stop loss was right here at the post-market open. And then when it gets up, then you don't want to leave your stop loss here at this point here. So that's just stupid, because then you're going to lose all your money, and that's make no gains rather. So when it moves up here, and here you have your first little dip, then it gets up again, and then you have your second little dip here, and it moves up again. So you put your stop loss here, and if it gets up again and there's a little dip, then you're going to put your stop loss here. Gets up again, you put your stop loss here, and gets up again, you put your so you move your stop loss during the day. So that's what I did. Another day in the office. No exciting day at all for a day trader. Not bam, 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 in, out, 60, 10 plays in a day. No, just one big old play, an $8 win for AMC. We told you everything above 2034 is a long, and that was what's going on. So it was an ATM machine yesterday, Moto Dance, yeah. FemB played AMC with calls. Oh, that's also brilliant. So that's what was going on yesterday. And today is just gonna be another day with this big old watch list: X, SOS, OC, GNGE, STLA, HP, CM, BNGO, work hard, work, yeah, CRM, work, GMAB, cost, big, DELL, OCFT, NEO, and Uber. So that's the watch list for today. And if you like that watch list, then like this video. How's that? Huh? Smooth operator. I'm such a smooth operator. So guys, it's Friday, and girls, it's Friday, and we have a 3-day weekend coming up, and it's the last Friday of the week. What will happen is that a lot of people don't want to stay in stocks if they are swing traders or investors during a long weekend, because everything can happen on a long weekend. So is there a lot of selling going on? I think so, maybe. But we never know. Expect the worst. Snow turned green yesterday, really. No snowy white, but snowy green. This was GE yesterday. This is just unbelievable move on GE and an unbelievable move on Ford. So this can go. You were wrong. I'm wrong all the time. So don't quote me on that one. But I'm not wrong all the time, of course. I pick my stocks carefully, as you guys know by now. And if I say this is going to be a level, and it is a level, then play it according to your own strategy and be sure that you make some profits, because it's not only something that you do for fun like I do, but also it's my profession, so I have to pay my bills doing this. So this is GE right now, and what you want to see, of course, if this is going to be, it's going to almost be a 3rd-day runner. There are no levels here, unless you want to call this a level here, but wow, what a move yesterday. And it just got, it didn't stop yesterday at the close of the market. Well, this is just happening now. So there are some people selling, of course, because, well, if you have a move like this, and then this is the close of the market, and then post-market goes on, and then just keeps going up a little bit, then 40.44 is the level on this one. And then the dips here, of course, is your other level. It's now just under that. So will it be a 2nd-day runner or not? We never know. It's hard to call any support right now because of the move yesterday. And so if you want to see some support, then just call the support at 14, which is the round number, but 40.26 is also support. And if you want to play the breakout here, then of course everything above 14.40.50 will be very nice. And then after that, that's just amazing. It's amazing. It's Funny Friday, guys and girls. So are you all in the mood to have some fun here? Because this is just the high of since 2018. So this is not a level. So you have blue sky here. It's sometimes hard to trade. Surely hard to short. I'm not the greatest short player in the world. What I want to see normally on GA, and then we're going to move on, is that it really dips down here and maybe gets to this level 40.26 or even to 14, and then you just play the reversal long. Nice Stacy, 6% up on snow yesterday. Did you also play AMC, Stacy? Yeah, OP, you were right. But I was in AMC all day long and didn't look at any other thing, just staying there and managing my nice move. Really confident, felt really confident on AMC for the first time in quite a while. So this is X going on here. Let's look at the bigger picture here. This is X. This is the anticipation here, November. This is November. So this is November, and this is when, for a lot of people, Biden won the elections, and then people were sure that he did here, somewhere here. So this is X going on. Did I say X? X. X is going on, and you just might say you released his plans yesterday. I am sure that a lot of this people knew, of course, that he's gonna invest in infrastructure. Everybody knew that around November, December. So then X really made this big jump, and this is somewhere around Inauguration Day, and then another big jump, then a little down here, so, and then a few big dumps in the weeklies here. So the big question, of course, is here now. News has come out on his plans, or will come out, has come out, will come out. Will this be another jump, or will it sell the news story? So buy the rumors, sell the news. Or are his plans gonna make this one jump, like in the Van Halen song? So these are highs here on these days, and this was the high of yesterday, and it's already up now 20 cents. So this was the high yesterday, 26.66-ish. Wants to go there already in pre-market right now as we speak. No volume whatsoever, but I think we're going to play this one on price action, don't you think? Because it's this is not a level. 26.60 has to break, and then you maybe can play this one all the way up to this high, this high, this high, or this high. This will be your first resistance here at 27.86 ish. This one. So I'm gonna put in here price action. Price action. Stacy, you played AMC. That's good. Okay, let's go. This is not Tesla, this is STLA. So we're going to look at some big movers from yesterday, because we want to see some secondary runners. So this is a spotted chart here, as you can see. And then after all these little spots here during a few days, during 10 days, 12 days, 14 days, then this was going on yesterday. Oh, my trouble seems so far away. So I'm going to use this one if it's applicable, because I'm just so fond of that method. So this is on no volume whatsoever, but well, and let's call 20 here as the next level of resistance, the nice round number. And then it was above this level for the last time in 2018. So you want to see a secondary runner here. You don't want to see this one go under the level of yesterday, because that will mean some weak. This will mean that this was just a one-day fly. And what you want to see is, and you know what I'm going to draw right now, because I do this all the time. I didn't practice. I could have yesterday. This is what you want to see. This is the candle that you want to see on a second day runner, something like that. So there's no levels on the upside. So if you're gonna getting in here around 20, or maybe a little bit earlier, if you think that you're confident enough, there's no volume now whatsoever. So there's nothing to see here at this moment. So you have to really look at price action. And if you're going to manage this one, then please be sure that you manage this one on a 5-minute to make this nice profit. So it's not Tesla, it is STLA. Black Swan, Airbnb, really? Oh. Well, if you say so. And I wrote down CLF because there was an early bird who was here earlier than everybody else, and that's Cleveland Cliffs, of course. Also with this gap up here, and then tries to break this 250. Has a lot of, no, well, not really, but just really trying to get there. Didn't get there at all. So that's the next resistance level. And then this high is 2097. This high is 2105. This high is 2105. Then, you know what I'm going to do? 21 is the level here. So 2050, you can play this one to 21. That's just room enough for you. Then 1950 also being a level. This is just maybe just a very nice play on the round numbers. Not just because they are round numbers, but also because you have these highs here, and this 9 moving average is just around 950, and that was also, no, that was not a low yesterday, but 950 is support if you want to play this one as a reversal long. So on CLF 1950, 2050, 21. And Airbnb for Black Swan. Oops. I see you, Black Swan. I see what you're looking at. Yeah, I saw it, Airbnb. This was a big move in the late hours yesterday, wasn't it? Something like, yeah, this is just, what is this? This is, of course, the expectation that everybody will go on holiday again, maybe even this weekend, and they're all gonna book Airbnb. No? Yeah. And it's moving already today with no volume. But I think you made a right call there, Black Swan, because this just wants to go. So this 144 is the level, of course, and now it's trying to get above this 20 moving average here, which is 145.75, and then you can play this one all the way up to 158. It can move $6 a day on average. So that's your resistance, and this is your support. This is support at 140.15-ish. For Airbnb, great call, Black Swan. Just trying to get above that right now. So it's early days, of course. I'm not going to trade this one at pre-market because there's no volume whatsoever. So that's just way too risky for me on a $146 stock. I don't want to do that. And what you want to do is keep this one on your watch list and thank Black Swan for that. OCGN also, Stacy, you're a busy girl yesterday. Motor Dance, you're absolutely right. Smash that like. We hit great numbers again yesterday. 1,300 viewers on this channel. There are only 50 watching right now because, yeah, these are just the really early birds. But what we notice now is that if some people are getting up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and the only show that really shows you the tickers for that day is, of course, the early bird show. You don't watch Bloomberg in the early morning. You're going to watch this one because you want to see some tickers. And during the day, the numbers go up, 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 up. So if you don't watch this live, if you're just watching this at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I don't care. Hit that like also. Not for me. Really, not for me. I have no ego. Look at my glasses. These are not glasses for someone who has any kind of ego. This is just me having some trouble with his eyes. And I just really like to use this early artificial intelligence to see a little bit better. So CM, same story here. Big day yesterday. What you want to see is this going to be a second day runner? There are no levels here on the upside, so manage this one also on your 5 minute if you want to. There are no targets here, so normally what I do, I look here. That was my phone. When I look here, then you can say, okay, this one has to go to 120 to 34, then you have your target. Now you don't have a target. And what do you do if you don't have a target? You manage this one very carefully. And I do that on my 5 minutes, which I'm always on this side here. So this is my 5 minute. Oops. So let's say that I got in here at this point on a 1 minute. So I'm getting in here at this point here on 1 minute. So maybe I can show you this a little bit better like this. So, and what happens then is that this is now the 5 minutes. So I got in on the right hand side of my screen, and then I'm going to manage it on the 5 minute if there is no real target. I'm going to say, okay, as long as it stays above the 5 here, as long as it holds this trend, then I'm fine. And if it breaks that trend, I can also still say, okay, I'm going to count on this 20 and I'm still fine. But then you're taking a little bit more risk. And what you do then, you don't average in. I don't know. You can average in if you want to, but I don't average in. I just buy this big old share size here because I have confidence in the play. I looked at it, I prepared it, I talked to you guys about it, and I'm going in with this big share size. About share sizes, I made a video. You can look that one up at Benzinga, but I can replay that one also, I think Monday or something. Maybe that's nice to see. And what we then can do is that you just, so you are in here at 116.78. Let's pretend it's the truth. Then you go watch this one 5 minutes. Okay, it is holding its 5 minutes. So you stay in here. You stay in here. But when you are around here at 117.28, then you're going to say, okay, I am not sure if I want to keep my stop loss, my original stop loss here. So if this is your stop loss here, let's make this a red one. And then we go back to the tickets, guys. So don't be afraid. But I saw a lot of people in my DM yesterday, which were maybe not people who are watching this show. So that's my phone. I just, if you hear that, I'm sorry about that. It's just somebody calling, and it's, I don't know who that is. So this is now your stop loss. Say that this is your stop loss, which makes sense. If you go up here and then you have this consolidation station phase here, then you don't stay with your stop loss here on the bottom, but what you do is you place it here. Then this is your stop loss. So this is where you are right now, and then this is your stop loss. It moves up, and then you say, okay, if you are in this candle, then this is your stop loss. And if you're getting a little bit scary about things, then you can say, okay, I'm going to move it here because here it's overextended. So this is a lot of room here from this candle to there. So it can drop down on you, so you don't want it. So if you think, okay, well, I'm just going to put it here, I'm fine if I'm getting stopped out here because then I still made a nice profit from where I got in. So that's how I manage trades during the day, and sometimes I'm in a trade all day long, like yesterday on AMC, and I don't look at other stocks because I'm confident and I'm having another day at the office. So on CM, let's move this one. So 170.18 for a second day runner. Bingo. We played bingo. We talked about bingo 2 days ago, I think. So this is bingo. This was the big one. We wanted this one to be a second day runner-ish. And now it has a lot of trouble here getting above this 623. So let's say 625 level. And then your next level here is 650, which is the 641. I'm sorry, which is the 50 moving average. So if bingo does not do anything today, which can happen, of course, then if it just stays here for a while in this area under the 624, then you have this consolidation phase and it will be ready for takeoff on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So keep it on your watch list if this is going to happen today. If it just stays here, then it just might go on Tuesday because Monday is a banking holiday. Is it? Yeah, it's a banking holiday call. I don't know what it's called. But stock markets are closed. And so if it stays here, then just keep it on your watch list and wait for the big move up, or if you're a short player for the big move down. So 624, 5 and 641 on bingo. CRM, CRM is on our watch list. So this is our watch list. And we are now NEO. So NEO is interesting because of this V-shaped form here. For anybody who swing trades this one, it's just has been a feast. Being NEO, I'm sorry, and it's now just struggling here with all these levels. So this red one is the 200 moving average SME in my case, and this blue one is my 50 EMA. And will it find support here, or will it just fall through here on NEO? We don't know. If we knew, then we would all be millionaires. We all would be millionaires. So 39 is really the level now for NEO. You want to see this one break, and the support is there another support other than 38.55? Yes, there is. Am I the only one, by the way, using this TC2000? Are there other people using this as well? It's a little bit old school, but it's just the graphics are so brilliant for this one, and there is a lot of information also if you go to all these tabs here, and if you do this news, and you can really build your own scan. So it's really, I'm just so happy with this. Also happy with Benzinga, of course, but to do my preparation, this TC2000 is so easy to work with. So NEO 38, 39, 38.55, 39.02, and then you can play this one all the way to 1, 2, 3. Not exact levels, not exactly, but 41.35-ish here is a lila line, and a lila line, lila, purple, lila is area of resistance. It's most often not just an exact line. Are you talking to me, Stacy? No, he does not say that. I'll put it in my retirement account. Gold is going down. Okay. Oh, you're talking to conversational character. You're not even talking to me. Okay. That's also great about this chat. People just talk to each other and getting to know each other and saying this was a good play and watch this and this will be good. So that's just great. 94 viewers, guys and girls. So we are the early birds, and some people joined us now. And after 38 minutes, we have now 100 viewers almost. So hit it like, please. And during the day, we're going up on viewers. So if you're watching this at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, at any other time of the day, please hit that like. If you're watching this one on Twitter, because you do, I can see you. Then please hit that like also. It's for Benzinga, it's not for me. After 50 some years, I am confident enough not to be worried about likes. I never had so much likes in my life. So already happy. So this is Hewitt and Packard, HP. Really? Really? We played this one in December. And this is a thick line. And if I put in a thick line, then I'm completely confident that it's some kind of a level. So on HP, what did it do yesterday? Nice, just really nice, calm, going up. I had a Hewlett Packard printer for a long time, but this is not Hewlett Packard. So I saw HP and I say Hewlett Packard, but it's just of course stupid, and you all know that, and you just mentioned that in the chat. No, you didn't. This is not Hewlett Packard, guys. This is Helmerich in Payne. It's an oil company. It's something completely different. But I see that's how conditioned I am. I see HP and I think, oh, that's a printer. I have now a Canon printer, but I don't print anymore. So this is HP. If you think that I'm going slow, then please tell me I can go quicker than this. So 29.29 is, of course, a level here because of all this going on. And then the next level, 30.90. And then to the bottom, if it gets there, then you might just watch 28. But that's a $1.26 move to the downside. So I'm not confident in playing it back up then. So 26.67, 20. I just was so proud of my glasses. These are not my real glasses. These are just those cheap ones that you can buy on any drugstore. So it's 28.67. It's a sunny day in Amsterdam. I hope it's going to be a sunny day for you. How about Wish? Wish, 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 wish. Jerry Pressure TV. How about Wish? I like that name, Wish. Wow. Gave it back yesterday. Almost got to its, no, not almost, got to 881-ish here. Not exactly 881. But was not able to hold this, so can move $1 on an $8 stock, so that's nice. Just trying to see if this and this, so this is, if you see this going on, then give a lot back. $20. Well, the problem with Wish is that you have to fight this trend. Normally the trend is your friend, you all know that, and this trend does not look very fine to me. So this 881 that we saw on the other time frame here is its 9 moving average on the daily. It's a recent stock, so 9 EMA and 20 EMA are now the most telling. This is just way too far off. I see what you're looking at, Jerry Pressure TV. This is what you're looking at. You say, okay, it went down from This $9.50 mark here got all the way to what is it, 765, and now I'm seeing this. This is your first higher low and your first higher high in days. Okay, so 832 on Wish, and then 881 as a resistance point, for first resistance point, and after that these two lows and these high are 911-ish, so there's not a lot of room. There is room. Make this one purple also. Thank you for this call. I see what you're looking at. You're looking at some kind of reversal of trend, but when playing this, you really have to. I'm not really. I want to see some real upside to this one before I play this one, because you're really fighting the daily trend on this one still. Although this is something that I can see why you look at this, but it has to hold this 932 and then 832, sorry, 881 and then 911 on Wish. Hi man, you're in Florida, ready to collect some profits. That's just great. Salty quartermaster. We can look at Wolf. Dog does not respond. We can look at Wolf, Ramon. We looked at Wolf before here. So do you see that? So this is the volume that we needed and the candle that we needed in order to get above this 2613 but this was a level up because of opening price, I think. I'm not going to say woof all the time because the dog is sleeping. And snoring, if you can hear that. No, you can't. Oh, woof, oh, woof, oh, woof. Well, on big days up, there's also going to be this big gaps down. So this is something that these big red candles here on the 50-minute, this is big red candle on the 50-minute. So this drop here of $1 in 50 minutes, that's not pretty. You're also fighting the trend here. And this is just a lot of resistance here at starting at 23.97. So maybe, just maybe, this is the beginning of an upside trend. So you're looking for something like this then. So to really, the next level here is 23.93. But you're fighting the trend here. I'm just going to say that. And then this, of course, this low here, 23.60. 2260. And then it's maybe you want to play that one. I think if I want to play this one, then I really want to see this one, this level to hold, and otherwise this post-market level maybe here somewhere. There's no volume in this, so this looks very spectacular, but it's with no volume. So let's say 2260-ish. Because you want some confirmation that it will, that this is the end of the downtrend. So woof, 2260, and then 2393. Mr. Richie Rich. Is that an AMC? Elon Musk is in the house. Let's talk about Tesla then. So this is Woof, guys. Where were we? We did this HP. We have a lot of tickets to go. So it's a funny Friday, and we just gonna pace it up a little bit. So I'm gonna do cost, DELL, GMAB, work, Uber, CRM, big, OCFT in a little bit of an upspeed tempo right now. So this is cost. This is the nice V shape here, and what we've got here is that it's closing into this high here. So I'm gonna do these tickets, guys, and then at the end of the show, I'm gonna ask you to put in some tickets, and we're gonna look at those. So this is cost right now, and it's riding its 9 EMA on a daily. So what I just showed to you, that a stock just can ride this one. It's just riding this, and if it drops, then there's an immediate support on a 20. So that's a safe play for anyone who wants to play this bigger one. So if it drops today, that's what I want to see really as a reversal long player. Then it drops to this 382.55 and then ride it back up to 383.50. Can also be very choppy, so be aware. Then DELL. DELL is just for day trading, difficult stock to say the least. Why is my chart like this? What's going on here? Why aren't you moving? Okay, yes. It's close to the 100 area, and we know what that means. Just put in 100. Come on. It's close to the 100, so this is a. This was a setup to. Oh, this is post-market action. Got up to 103.04 and then just gave it all back. And you want this 100 to break, and then you can play this one to the 103.04 and higher even, because you want this one to play higher. It's not a big mover normally. So if there's volume coming in, and this is an ugly wick normally. So if there's volume coming in, then I'm anticipating something like this to happen. So this red candle getting filled here on with a green candle. And then you show some strength on DELL, but it really has to get above that 100. It's almost there. And if it's there, then there's some kind of electricity in everybody's head. It's above 100, it's above 100, and everybody goes in. So on DELL, 99.07, 100, and then all the way up to 103 with volume, please, because it's not a big mover normally. So for day trading, it's difficult. These are highs on GMAB 1, 2, 3. So you want the breakout above 40, 34, and then all the way to this is just the consolidation station area, as you can see here. So just write this one up and maybe set a target at it's just an average mover on a day, so 41.29. This is also a lila purple line, so it means it's an area of resistance here on GMAB. Then work. Big day yesterday. And took out these highs here. So you want to see that these former resistance levels and also former support level 43.78-ish, also on a purple line, will break today and then go for the top again. 44.59 can move 51 cents on a day. 560 million floats. So you need a second day runner because it also can be very choppy on a day for work. Uber. I cannot read it anymore, but we played this one at the 46 level. And that's because we were then sort of contemplating this 200 SME here, this red one. It was having a lot of trouble getting above this line, so this was resistance and then became support here. So that's a confident sign. And now you are here at this point, and green and yellow are trying to cross, or are they for the swing traders? We don't look at it as a day trader, but just 50 has to hold here, at least. Can be a big mover on a day. And your next levels are then 51.77. And of course, this 50 moving average, but I'm really curious if it gets there today. It can. 52.41. Finally, Salesforce. Look at Salesforce yesterday. Not yesterday, of course, post-market. I'm just going silent, guys, because holy grandmother. Why? No, okay. That's work. That's That's Salesforce. That's just mind-boggling. So this 200 SME really is your support now to 3277, and then of course what you want to really see if this is just not something that's went on post market, but you really want to see this one break to the long side and then play it all the way to eternity. Because after a move like this, then you can expect anything or nothing. It just might fall down again, pick up that 232.77 area, which is support for a couple of reasons. It's a support area. This is the 200 SME, just right through that one, and now you can see in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this level, 232.77. Big BIG. Well, 65.79 is resistance, obviously. Anybody can see that. Then it just tried to get to 66.32 and gave that all back. So that's just nice also. And then here on the daily, there is this other level. So on big 65.20, 65.79, 66.32. OCFT. Look at this. You played this one here, I think. Yeah, where was it? Here or here? I don't know. These are no longer levels, of course. OCFT is a former spec, I think. Not quite sure. $15.16 to the downside and then going up again would be nice for me as a reversal long player. But that's just a long way from home right now. Oh, that's a big spread. What's going on here? That's just too... Okay. If you want to see anything happen, and what you want to see is this gap getting filled here. So play this one up to 1861. If it falls down again to 1516, then it's just not a play for you. And if you want to see this one to 1691, which is also a level, then you can just play that one. 5 minutes past 5, guys. So CTRM, this is acquisition, I assume, or split, reverse split. What is this? What's going on here, guys? Didn't follow that news today. So we have a great chat. So what went on Castor Maritime? Did you already told me? So okay, we're gonna do some tickets. So put your tickets in the chat, and we're gonna do some tickets, and just gonna check who is calling me all the time, and I'll be back just after this video. So please be sure to send in your tickets. We're gonna do some ticket time, and then it's over with Funny Friday.
When you want to maximize your performance in the market, you need access to the highest quality tools and news available. Benzinga Pro stands out from all of the options you'll be presented with, and their instant access to market-moving news positions you to be prepared to take on the market in the best ways possible. Here's how it works. Benzinga Pro's news desk creates original news content that's available on your main news feed and gives you actionable information about companies you may want to invest in. This news desk information gives you the chance to beat the market, receive impactful news as it breaks, and jump on trending stocks before and as they rise. And beyond that, Benzinga Pro is packed with helpful features and unique insights that give you the best information possible. There's tools like the Live Audio Squawk, which streams every day with important news and timely updates, and the real-time news alerts that allow you to stay on top of every developing story you're keeping tabs on. Alerts and news will be sent straight to your inbox or delivered as live sound alerts. For those investors that want real-time, actionable, and breaking news about companies they may be looking to invest in, Benzinga Pro is the tool to use.
MNMD. I saw MNMD. We played this one. I'm not sure if we played it. We talked about this one. So there's a lot of nothingness here. So it sits on this level 315, and it's just very close to this level. So I'm confident only if it stays above $3. But if a small one, like, no, it's 315 right now. So that should really hold this. Of course, you can see it here on the left hand of my screen, and then you want to break off this one here, this 326 area. I saw Fastly Creative. These are the only tickets that you are bringing in, guys. What's going on with you? If you already put in a ticket, and do it again, please, because I have to scroll back all the... Oh, NAKD is now moving a little bit. So this is thickly traded. It's on the move. NAKD from market open 57 cents, 59 cents. So you really have to get in big time, and you can do that in pre-market because there's not enough volume. But NAKD, well, we talked about this one when it hit this $1 mark here, and I think we even might have considered to really play this one. So this is a real small one. Can be just choppy on a day, and you really have to want to play this one. So if this is gonna be a play today, I'm not sure. It's thickly traded, which means that there are on a bid and asks a lot of volume. Normally, well, I'm not going to day trade it, I'm going to tell you that. But if you want to play this one, just play this one on price action, because it's look what it does right now. It's trying to get to. So you have to buy 100,000 of these or something, and then you can make some money. And there is not, if you cannot even buy 100,000 right now because it's just trading on the 5-minute chart with 20,000. So play this one on price action fastly. Okay, Shakaguru SNDL. I think that's the same problem with Fusel. Really? Salty, what do you want? Fusel or Mara? Mara is the crypto bound, so let's talk about FCell. Oops. This was a nice trend, broke that trend here, and then just regained strength. It was some days ago, so it's now just running into its next resistance point here. This is the blue line, 1050. Really has to break that, and you want this one to hold, this 200 SME to hold. And here, green and yellow are crossing. So if you believe in that, then you want 963 to hold, and then you want 1051 to break for a nice upside play on FCell. Shakaguru, SMDL, okay, Mr. Rich Churchill, is that still a play? Is it still a play? For a day trader, everything's a play. Talked about Churchill a few times. It really has to move in price action because look what it did here. This can be so choppy, and it really tries to hold now these levels here. So I'm not sure about Churchill. Well, you know that it can really make those big moves. So 1973 is your first support line here, and then 1945 is your next. Pre-market open, pre-market close are on the same level. So 1995. Difficult one. Churchill. I will just say price action and volume on Churchill because you don't want to be in a choppy day. But here are the levels for Churchill: 1955, 1973, 1995. Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson. Okay, yeah, that's... Look at this strings. This is a medieval guitar-like string setup. So Johnson & Johnson just... One, two, three, four, 5 red candles. So I can see where you are looking at this one, Johnson & Johnson. This is just this is what it does sometimes. Always be careful with these. No, it's not a real COVID play because Johnson & Johnson does a lot more than just this COVID vaccine. But if there's some news coming out and people are panicking and they all want to get out, sometimes for no reason. But you can see this 1, 2, 3. So this 116,972 is really something that you want to look at as some kind of a level. It's a purple level, so it's an area of support or resistance depending on where the stock goes. So anything above 169.72, I would have the confidence to play to the upside, and if it stays under this 169.72, then you might just play this one as a short if that's your plaything. Plaything? That's something different, isn't it? I saw ITRM in the chat. Someone did that. I don't know who that was, but it's ITRM making big old moves here. Biotech. Oh, right. Look at this. This one can squeeze. So sometimes I look up the short float in a stock because I'm trying to handle, and that was just here in somewhere February. So get this all out of the way. It's moving, but it's moving with no volume, so cannot play that right now. So this is a secondary runner. So be sure that you watch this one. This is note to myself, me, myself, and I. Volume, secondary runner. So you cannot call a level on this one. It's just stupid to say, okay, this is a level. You just really have to play this on price action and hoping that it will squeeze up some more on ITRM. I don't know who called that one, but that might be just a fine one. You wouldn't own GNG? No, I don't own anything. American stocks. Apple. Apple. Well, to the upside, there's all this resistance going on. $253 mover on a day for Apple on average. It's just, what do you want, Apple? If I play this one, then I want to see this one go down to 125.08-ish and then play it to the upsides, because here, if you look at the daily, there's a lot of resistance going on right here. So that's not something that you want. If it breaks out here, then you can play it from 126.90 to 127.14. That's $1. So that's the one on Apple. So guys, this was Funny Friday. Still 73 people. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It is Friday. Be nice to me. Be nice to Benzinga. We need this in order to go 24/7 live for one day. And if you're gonna trade today, trade carefully. Trade with your risk management glasses on, and be sure that you have a really, really good weekend. So be careful. We'll be back on Tuesday. And if you want to see what I'm doing today, then follow me on Twitter. The handle is below this video. Then I will tell you what I'm doing. And if I'm not tweeting anything, then I'm doing not anything. Also a possibility. It's the first nice day here in the Netherlands. So maybe I'm just going to sit in my garden. Thanks for watching, guys. And happy trading today. Be safe.